So welcome to the new session of the centrifugal compressor. Today we will discuss about the slip and slip factor, work factor and pressure coefficient. So first of all, let us look into the slip and slip factor. In a centrifugal compressor, the world velocity of air at outlet, that means the velocity of air at outlet is always less than the impeller tip velocity, impeller blade tip velocity, which is U2. So the difference is U2 minus VW2. That difference is called as slip. The difference between the impeller tip velocity, that is U2 minus VW2, gives the slip. So next, slip factor, which is the ratio of, in the case of slip, we take the difference between U2 and VW2. But in the case of slip factor, phi s, represented as phi s, we take it as a ratio of world velocity of air at outlet to the impeller tip velocity at outlet. So ratio of world velocity to the impeller tip velocity, peripheral velocity of the impeller at the outlet, is the slip factor. So the slip factor is VW2 divided by U2. A centrifugal compressor has maximum work input when U2 is equal to VW2. So the maximum work input required is when the peripheral velocity of the centrifugal compressor becomes equal to the world velocity of air at the outlet. Theoretically, in radial flow centrifugal compressor, the impeller blade tip velocity U2 is equal to the world velocity of air at outlet. So VW2 is equal to U2. So the next term is work factor. The actual work input per kilogram of air by the compressor is always greater than the impeller work input per kilogram of air due to fluid friction and windage loss. So due to the fluid friction and windage loss, the actual work input per kilogram of air is always greater than the impeller work or Euler work. Impeller work is also known as Euler work, which is VW2 into U2. VW2 into U2 gives the impeller work. Work factor or power input factor is defined as the ratio of actual work input by the compressor to the ideal impeller work input to the air. So work factor is defined as represented by phi W. Earlier slip factor is represented by phi S. Here we taking it as phi W. So the ratio of actual work input by the compressor to the impeller work input to air or Euler work input. So actual work input by the compressor is represented by MCP T02 minus T01. So here we are taking it as stagnation temperature at outlet minus stagnation temperature at inlet. So actual work input by the compressor, we take it as per kilogram of air, then M becomes 1 and the equation becomes Cp into T02 minus T01. Ideal impeller work or Euler work per kilogram of air is equal to VW2 into U2. So the ratio is the actual work input by the compressor, which is Cp into T02 minus T01 divided by VW2 into U2 gives the work factor, which is represented by phi W. So the next term is the pressure coefficient, which is represented by the term phi P, is defined as the ratio of isentropic work input by the compressor divided by the impeller work input or Euler work input to the air. Isentropic work input by the compressor. So here we are taking the isentropic work input in the numerator, that is MCP into T02 dash minus T01. Why T02 dash? Because we are taking the isentropic work, not the actual work. So T02 dash minus T01. So for per kilogram of air, Cp into T02 dash minus T01, and the ideal impeller work, as we discussed earlier, Vw2 U2. So the ratio gives the pressure coefficient Cp into T02 dash minus T01 divided by Pw2 into U2 gives the pressure coefficient. So we know that the isentropic efficiency is taken as T02 dash minus T01 divided by T02 minus T01. So if we take T02 minus T02 dash minus T01 is equal to isentropic efficiency into T02 minus T01. So substituting for T02 dash minus, so we are substituting here T02 dash minus T01, the equation becomes Cp into efficiency, isentropic efficiency into T02 minus T01 divided by Vw2 U2. So as we discussed earlier, theoretically in radial flow centrifugal compressor, the impeller blade tip velocity at outlet, that is U2, is equal to Vw2. Vw2 is equal to U2. So the equation becomes the bottom when Vw2 is equal to U2, it becomes U2 square. The only change is at the denominator. So also we know that work factor is defined as Cp into T02 minus T01 divided by Vw2 into U2. So here we are trying to replace T02 minus T01 with the work factor term. So Cp into T02 minus T01 is equal to 5W into Vw2 into U2. So the final equation, when we substitute for this, we are substituting for this term in this equation. So the equation becomes isentropic efficiency into work factor into Vw2 U2 divided by U2 square. So top and bottom U2, if we take top and bottom U2, the terms will be cut off, and isentropic efficiency into work factor into Vw2 by U2 gives the pressure coefficient. We have a slip factor, another term, slip factor, which is the ratio of valve velocity to the peripheral velocity, and substituting the slip factor here. We are substituting the slip factor here. So the final equation becomes isentropic efficiency into work factor into slip factor. So these are the terms to be considered while